Mr. Chairman, I think these people are lying. Why?
Here we are
Mr. Chairman,
again, being confused with information and hiding of the truth. Kanina may nakontempt na tayo na isa, tapos nandito na naman tayo eh.
nadideklara nyo rin ito. In other words, you are lying. And if you are lying in this committee, aba,
Mr. Chair.
I'm sorry for what happened to you, Madam Badoy. But you do not have a monopoly of love of country. I've spent my life fighting for this country. So you do not have to tell me that.
Honestly, I don't remember the names. There's a gasoline
Okay, Mr. Chair, just to put it in perspective,
It's a
you've been
station,
doing
Mr.
the
Chair.
show for 3 years, Monday to Friday, 1 hour and a half every day. Ang sabi niyo, attorney, merong advertisers, kumikita. 25%, 25%, 50% sa SMNI. Simple lang yung tanong ko. Hindi niyo pwede hindi alam kasi kayo nag-host eh. Pwede ba naman yun?
Mr. Chair, can I respond?
Yes.
Okay, so, honest answer here is yung, because we're so, this work, as you can imagine, is very intense.
Mr.
diba?
Chair,
So,
Mr.
what
Chair,
we do
just a moment. Mr. Chair, may check. So you're being honest now. Kanina hindi ka honest.
No, can I also respond to that?
Yes.
No.
Respond to
Mr.
that.
Chair, I just have, it was a question similar to Mr. Celis kanina. I just need a name. I asked for the source, ayaw nyo ibigay. Ngayon, ito simple lang. Sino yung mga nag-advertise sa show ninyo?
Okay, there's, Mr. Chair, there's e-fuel. What else?
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Chair, kasi sa totoo lang, ang konti talaga ng sponsors dyan. Because the anti-CPP were sexy, nobody wants to touch it. So kami lang talaga dyan, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chairman, diba?
Hindi lang po kung para maayos mo po tayo.
Teka lang. Yes.
Ano po, JJ?
Hindi, I'm still at my point, Mr. Chair, doon sa binanggit ni Attorney Tolentino. So please, enumerate.
Per my information, Mr. Chair, of the stock of...
Attorney Tolentino, I think the question is directed to Dr. Badoy.
Mr. Chair, ang pagkakaalala ko, e-fuel, and then there's this food cart. Because honestly, ang toka namin sa show na ito is the creative license, everything, that's the concept, what goes into it, the content. So we're consumed by that. So I honestly don't really look at the sponsors too much. I just don't.
Yes, I'll beg to the chairman, then I'll go back, Mr. Chair.
Alam po ninyo, tanong ko lang po di ba meron po kayong porsyento dito sa revenue sharing? Tama?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Hindi ba kung kayo ay may revenue, dapat alam nyo kung saan ang source ng revenue? Alam nyo kung sino ang mga sponsor ninyo? Para alam nyo na tama yung 25% na makukuha nyo as stated by the Attorney Tolentino.
May I answer, Mr. Chair?
Yes. Yes or no muna?
Could you repeat
Hindi
again?
ba dapat alam nyo kung sino ang mga sponsors nyo? Dahil may porsyento po kayo, may revenue sharing kayo as manifested by the Attorney Tolentino na may 25% ka, may 25% ka, Eric. Hindi ba responsibilidad nyo na sino ang mga sponsor nito?
Mr. Chair, I honestly don't care about the money. That's the truth. Gusto ko nang tapusin ito. Pwede ko bang mag-respond dun sa sinabi ni
Ano po tatapusin mo dito?
yung CPP at NDF, sir? Chair, Mr. Chair. Yun nga, Chair, Mr. Chair.
Alam po nyo, hindi ko natin pwedeng kasi that's where Congressman JJ is coming from. You have a share. Ergo, you should know who your sponsors are. So you cannot hide on another issue. Huwag muna natin pag-usapan. Napag-usapan na po yan kanina. Ngayon, is either walang sponsor or
Mr. Chairman, may I...
Mr. Chair.
kasi
Mr. Chair, may I
or
clarify?
meron
Kasi
po
I
kayong
think
ibang
this,
detalye because Tinatanong ko si Congressman Benny. Ikaw, Congressman Benny, meron kang radio station. Alam mo mga sponsor mo. Di ba? Kasi kung konti lang mo, sabi yung konti lang sila. Eh di mas madaling tandaan mo konti. Kesa marami.
Mr. Chair, if I may.
Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Okay, so, honestly, I didn't know that you were gonna ask, so hindi pumasok sa isip ko kaagad, but now thinking about it, listening to you, it's e-fuel and some food carts, I don't remember the names, and Galileo water, something like that, okay. Okay, Sir Chair.
Tatong produkto. Meron pa po? Nalala nyo?
Paiba-iba, minsan nga wala, minsan meron, minsan gano'n.
Hindi niyo po binabanggit sa show niya. Thank you to the sponsor. Thank you to the sponsor. Di ba binabanggit niya?
No, Mr. Chair, we don't.
Wala kayong
Kaya
pagkita na
hindi ko nga
ganyan.
siya alam, Mr. Chair.
Salamat
Mr. Chair.
So,
Mr. Chair. Dito po sa...
Honorable JJ has the floor. Stay na po, Konggan.
So, Attorney Tolentino, sabi niyo may income sharing kayo.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So, do you also concur with the statements of Dr. Badoy na ito yung mga kumpanyang nagsiserve as advertisers doon sa programa?
Based on my information, Mr. Chair, with the SMNI team, the show has no advertisers. But in case there's advertisers, Mr. Chair, that is the share. 50% SMNI,
No.
25%.
Wait. Para lang. You're saying na walang advertisers?
As of today, Mr. Chair, not Mr. Chair.
Ano yung sinabi ni Attorney Badoy na if you will view
Mr. Chair,
water yun?
It is an advertisers, not of laban kasama ng bayan, but it is an advertiser of a program prior to that program.
Mr. Chair,
No.
these people are lying. Mr. Chairman, these people are lying. Why?
Here we are
Mr.
again,
Chairman,
being confused with information and hiding of the truth. Kanina may nakontempt na tayo na isa, tapos nandito na naman tayo eh.
Because false information is allowed in the purview of freedom.
Mr. Chairman, dito po sa breakdown ng revenue nila, lumalabas dito na yung pong revenue nyo, nanggaling lamang po sa mga radio station nyo. Wala lumalabas sa revenue na nagagaling po dito sa show ninyo. And I think you are lying dahil dito po, naka-breakdown po ang revenue. Itong istasyon ang kumita ng 105 million ng 2022. Kumita ng 2021 ng 41.8. Kanina sabi ni attorney, wala daw advertisement and promotion. Dito sa advertising and promotion nyo, 12 million ang ginastos nyo ng 2022. At noong 2021, below nyo nga 810,000 lamang. Tapos ng 2022 is 12 million. In other words, Mr. Chairman, clearly, nagsisinungaling kayo, Ma'am Badoy. Dahil sinasabi nyo, kumikita kayo sa pagiging co-producer, pero hindi nakalista po sa breakdown ng inyong mga revenue. So how can you explain that the one that you have submitted in this committee, hindi kasama yung revenue ninyo bilang producer? How can you explain that?
May I, Mr. Chair?
Yes,
Mr. Chair, can I just put this on the record? We've already cited an individual in contempt for failing to provide the information that the committee requires. To SMNI right now, again, very thin ice. Both of you magkatabi kayo. Sinabi mo, abogado mo to. Kayo magkatabi, hindi pa kayo magkasundo kung ano ba talaga yung totoo. Sabi mo, may tatlong nag-advertise. Sabi ng katabi mo, wala. Paano namin kayo paniniwalaan? Magkatabi na nga kayo. Tapos sinabi pa ni Congressman Dan Fernandez dito.
Report to eh. Please refrain from lying kasi we will be citing you for contempt. Kasi nakalagay po sa revenue, submitted nyo, 4 na taon kayo nagsasubmit dito. Ito, this will not lie. I can give you this. Dahil revenue na sinasabi nyo po, na andito lahat, breakdown. From income tax, from yung inyong mga losses, saka yung inyong tinatawag na mga expenses, and the revenues. So, wala akong nakita na binabanggit ko kanina na meron kayong kinita na diniklara nyo rin ito. In other words, you are lying. And if you are lying in this committee, aba,
Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Mr. Chair.
The Honorable, thank you very much, Honorable Dr. Hernandez. So, the Honorable Kenny,
I
and
move,
Honorable
I
Ako.
move to declare Madam Badoy in contempt.
I second.
There's a motion. Duly seconded by the Honorable Ako. On a motion of the Honorable Penny Abante.
Pwede po ba pagsalita, Mr. Chair?
Yes.
Mr.
The Honorable,
Chair.
There's a second. The chair hearing no objections. May we know from the Honorable Abante to be, let us be specific on the specific grounds that you are going to cite them in contempt.
Section 11, H, you know, and,
Refusal to answer relevant question
Yeah.
query by the committee.
Section 11, contempt, refusal to answer in a relevant hearing. Acting in a disrespectful manner because she was found lying, Mr. Chair. That would be my reason to declare, to make a motion to declare her in contempt.
Mr. Chair, may I respond?
It doesn't change the, can I just finish this motion? Then I will ask you to respond.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair.
Because there's a pending motion on the floor, okay?
Okay.
There's a motion by the Honorable Penny Abante, seconded by the Honorable Ako. The chair in objection, the motion is approved. The motion, the second motion. Motion to take. Motion to take. You will,
Mr. Chairman.
we will need the second motion.
Yeah, I know. Mr. Chairman, I very respectfully move that we will detain Madam Badoy until the committee report of this investigation will be adopted in the plenary. Mr. Chairman, so move.
There's a motion. Duly seconded. Who seconded the motion of the Honorable Ako? The chair in objection, the motion to detain is hereby approved. Yes, please.
Mr. Chair, like I told you earlier, this is the place where I grew up in. Dito ako naglaro. When my father was in Congress. And I'm deeply saddened by what I've seen today. No, but I respect the committee because this is how I was brought up by my father, to be honorable. And to have my fullest trust pa rin in the institution. Hindi natitinag yan,
Thank you.
Mr. Chair.
Thank you. May tanong na po ko.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
He was part of which Congress? What's the name of your father?
Anacleto Badoy Jr.
In what Congress was he part of?
I don't know, Mr. Chair, that was in the 70s, late 70s and early 80s.
Okay, thank you very much.
Mr. Chair.
So-
Mr. Chair,
May I please?
just a follow-up lang. Ito naman, please, pakiusap lang, just for once. Can we at least hang on to the truth? You know, it's been so difficult throughout the whole afternoon to get it. You know, you have documents that are conflicting, statements that are incongruent. Attorney Mark Tolentino, can you please submit to the committee copies of your advertising contracts?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair.
All the programs, Mr. Chair, or only the kasama laban kasamang bayan.
Mr. Chair, hindi pa ako tapos. May I please speak, Mr. Chair?
And revenue sharing with your co-producers.
Ngayon, no, Mr. Chair, it's only limited to laban kasamang bayan or all the programs. Mr.
All
Chair.
of it, submit nyo na lahat.
Okay, Mr. Chair.
Thank
So,
you.
Mr. Chair, I'd like to add also that the lawyer would submit to us the process on how you discipline the anchors and the hosts that you have.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Can we give us, please give us, Mr. Chair, 1 week to prepare all
And
those
other than
documents?
that, Mr. Chair, in connection dun sa request ni Kong Benny, maybe also subpoena yung disciplinary actions na ginawa ninyo, investigations. Di ba? Meron sinabi silang ginagawang investigations internal. Kasi lang hindi nyo masabi kung ilan na yung napatawan nyo ng disciplinary actions at kung anong penalty ang inimpose sa kanila. Pwede nyo po bigyan din kami ng kopya nun?
Yes, Mr. Chair. That's why we're asking Mr. Chair 1 week, Mr. Chair, to comply all those documents.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Chair, to establish some pertinent evidence, Mr. Chair, I just would like to make a manifestation here that because Madam Badoy has admitted that she is not a black tiger and that she is not paying any dues to the SMI, therefore, she is part of the company, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, Honorable Benny Apase. So may I direct the Sergeant of Arms to please implement to take custody of Ms. Badoy as directed by this committee. Thank you.
May I finish my statement, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
Meron pong Rumi na quote, yung poet na Rumi. Wherever you stand, be the soul of that place. And I'm really sad that this has happened to our Congress. I didn't see this when my father was growing up. This was the place where we could stand on our shared ground of love for country, and what I witnessed right now was a travesty.
Thank
And
you
I'm
very
very
much.
sad for my country.
Mr. Chair,
Honorable Ako.
I'm sorry for what happened to you, Madam Badoy. But you do not have a monopoly of love of country.
I didn't see
I've
it.
spent my life fighting for this country. So you do not have to tell me that. Mas marami akong sinugal kaysa sa iyo. So do not give me that crap, Madam Badoy.
Thank you very much.
Kasi I have laid down my life
Okay.
very often just to protect this country. And if ever I'm going to be called again, I'll do it. Not the way you want it, but the way it is authorized by the government. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, also I would like to make a manifestation that I do not know how old were you, Madam Badoy, when I was fighting the NPAs. 1986. This government almost lost to the NPAs. I was there fighting the NPAs. I do not know where were you at that time. So please, do not make a monopoly of the love of country. All of the congressmen here love our country. That's why we're here. We're not just politicians. We are people that love our own nation. That's why we're serving our nation. So please, do not make that statement. To me, it is still alive, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Chair.
Sergeant of Arms, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Ray. So now, we have,
Kukulong na.
you will have to put her in the same place where Ka-Eric is. I mean, in the same area, in the premises of the House of Representatives. That's what I meant. Okay. So now, we have